So, border security is a top concern for voters heading into the 2024 presidential election. So, Biden and Trump both headed down to Texas yesterday to visit the southern border, where they delivered two very different messages about the migrant crisis. Watch the clip.
The United States is being overrun by the Biden migrant crime. It's a new form of vicious violation to our country. These are the people that are coming into our country, and they're coming from jails, and they're coming from prisons, and they're coming from mental institutions, and they're coming from insane asylums, and they're terrorists. We have languages coming into our country. We have nobody that even speaks those languages. They're truly foreign languages.
So here's what I would say to Mr. Trump. Instead of playing politics with this issue, instead of telling members of Congress to block this legislation, join me, or I'll join you in telling the Congress to pass this bipartisan border security bill. Let's remember who the heck we work for. We work for the American people, not the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. We work for the American people. And let's remember who we are. We're the United States of America.
All those languages coming in, you know. He doesn't know. They should build a wall to keep out the languages.
That was bizarre.
I think Biden...
Apparently he didn't have a problem with Slovenian.
Yeah.
No, that one...
It's just Spanish he has an issue with.
So,
or any other...
But, you know, here's the truth. Biden and all the Democrats need to keep reminding voters that it's Trump and the Republicans who are holding up a border deal. They are the ones who are doing it.
Yes.
The Democrats had a deal. They rejected it because Trump doesn't want it while he's running to give Biden a leg up and make the Democrats look good. So everybody should know that. Yeah. All right. So the other thing about it, now Biden's kind of nice about it, like he makes an offer to work with Trump on the bill. Doesn't that legitimize Trump a little bit? Like as if he's a racist, a xenophobe, homophobic, and ranting against migrants.
They say the strongest person is not the one that puts the weapon up, it's the one that puts the weapon down. I would argue that was a brilliant play because Trump's not capable of cooperating but he showed that I can collaborate. He showed it's not us and them. Yeah, he's not saying us and them. He's saying, I'm willing to sit down and talk to you. That is actually a brilliant checkmate on that topic.
You agree?
I actually think what was brilliant about it is he said, we work for the American people.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because of that, I will put the country before my party. I will even work with the likes of you. That's what I got from it. But I will say this, to Joy's point. I mean, the bill that is now basically squandered was a bipartisan bill. Democrats gave up a lot of the things that they did not want to give up. Republicans got almost everything that they wanted, and yet Trump stalled it because he didn't want what was best for the country. He wants what's best for himself.
That's right.
The other thing I want to mention is this thing about crime, migrants committing crime, and I've said this on the show before. If you look at the stats relative to undocumented immigrants, U.S.-born citizens, 2 times more likely to be arrested for violent crimes, 2.5 times more likely to be arrested for drug crimes, and over...
Looking at both President Donald Trump and Biden, they both went to the borders. We all know that the borders is a big topic now for the moment. And both of them visited the borders and they did make different speeches. Listening to President Donald Trump's speech, he was saying Biden administration have allowed the foreigners, the undocumented immigrants to get to the country, and those undocumented cities, people who come to the country, most of them, he said all even, they are criminals, they are from jailhouses, they are from the asylum, they just allow them, they are people who are on drugs. That's what they described them. According to him, so Biden administration don't want to do anything. According to President Donald Trump, all those undocumented immigrants to him, they should be deported. He is going to deport them after, if the people allow him to win the election. While on the other hand, we can see President Biden, we see that he's permitting President Donald Trump, they can come together and work together and make the border a better place to see what they can do. Listen to the women in the views, they all give their own different opinion. According to them, President Donald Trump is just making, he just wants to cause problem because they want the public to know, according to their own report, that Democrats have been making move in order to work on the borders. But the Republicans don't want to move because they want to take the glory. President Donald Trump wants to allow it to, if possible, if he wins the election next year, then he will take the glory that he's the one who solved the situation. According to the women in the views, they say that if you look at the two parties, the Democrat and the Republican, and the Democrats have deported more people more than the Republican. On the other hand, some of them say that the purpose is not if Democrat or Republican is better. Everybody is American, according to what President Biden was saying, that he's not ruling Democrat. He's ruling the American people. So he's not just ruling just Democrat. He wants the American people to be satisfied because he was put by the people. He was not just put by a Democrat. He was put to rule the people. So whatever the people want is going to made it to their satisfaction, to make them happy. That's why he was put in president. So the women in the view also supported that fact. According to Sony, that's one of the most intelligent conversations that President Biden have carried out. And they were very impressed. Some of them were impressed. Like Farah, we say Republicans, that's a nice move. President Biden need to go often to go out. And he need to go out to the borders also and create awareness and create solution. Because they see that the Republicans are on Fox and they are forcing and talking, while the Democrats are not even talking at all. You know, they see fit come by hearing, whatever you hear, you believe in it. So they have made the population and the people to listen to what they are saying and keep believing that Democrat is doing nothing and Republican is trying to do more concerning the border. Because this is that in every country, the border is very important. They want to see what will happen, how they will receive the people, how many people they need to receive, what they will do with the people. So Sony also said that Americans committed more crimes more than undocumented immigrants, according to what Donald Trump is saying, and nobody's saying anything. So President Donald Trump cannot just use the excuse because this lady was being killed, this little girl was in nursing school by an undocumented immigrants, and now he just wants to focus on that. According to Sony, the American they are committing more crimes every day, and no one is saying nothing. So basically, what do you take from this intake? Do you support Donald Trump not to concurring with President Biden and they work on the borders to see what they can do? Or do you support that he should wait till at the end, if he wins the election, to further notice? Or do you think that President Biden should just stand and pass that type of law because he's a president, not caring about the feeling of the people? Let me see your own opinion on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.